Welcome back to Dinger City. This time we're playing on Mario Stadium. That's the whole Dinger City joke I had for today. I was gonna think of more, but like, no. I'm currently watching the Classic 8 though. That's been really fun to watch, and I've been having a great time just enjoying it. Anyway, welcome back to more Fortune Street. Today we're gonna be doing Mario Stadium. Pretty decently good board. And a higher target amount than before. Today's opponents are Wario, Diddy Kong, and DK himself. And if anything, Wario is our first B character we fight against. Because I know Platypunk and Princessa from the previous one were C. And the Baseball Diamond is an interesting board to play with. I actually do love the Baseball Diamond aesthetic for this board. Because you can actually choose where you want to start in the beginning, either going to third or first base. And then there's a specific district for the outfields on left and right as well. The only cross section is this middle one where this lime green district is District D. And I know one thing about Monopoly is that you can try to find the perfect properties to invest in because of crossroads and where people would usually land. Like in Monopoly would be near free parking, with orange and red being the most popular ones to grab. While for the rest on this one, I think a good property in general would be this crossroad because everyone has to come here. And then the blue and yellow district, or blue and like mustard. Yeah, the blue and mustard district that also help out. Also, as you can see, I have changed my character. Usually through every part of this series, I'm going to, or every board I'm going to be changing my character to a different costume, different actions, different running, everything. I know for this one, I just put myself in jeans and try to, well, basically just try to see how I can make it accommodate that we're in a baseball field. So the strategy is to keep yourself nimble, just running down the hall even though it's skipping, and just chugging the ball to well, throw the dice. In the Mario version of Round the Blocks, it's a different song, and I might be using this song for like the end cards, or like basically like the end of parts. Ow. 2 Suit Yourself cards this early, that just makes it very simple to just to go around the Baseball Diamond and just come back to base immediately. Jesus. Anyway, not much else to say on this front. God damn it. Back at my bullshit again. Back at literally rolling low. I don't know why the game wants me to roll low. 2 ones in a row, huh? And this is based on the Mario Stadium from what do you call it? Mario Superstar Baseball, and not Super Sluggers. The reason is because the Baseball Diamond in general looks like it, and just the music in this board also equates to it. And as you saw with Wario, you saw an H on the die. It's a 6-sided die, but some boards can let you roll a 7, and others, when they're big enough, will let you roll an 8. And not all boards will let you roll a 7 or an 8. It's only if they're decently big and there's a lot of properties. So do be mindful of that. 2 in 1 district for Diddy Kong already, huh? I get the 250 or I get the 430. This is gonna hurt me, but I'm gonna grab the 430 up here. I usually don't try to grab really expensive properties early on, because with like no stocks to bank on, it's pretty hard. So do be careful of that front. 3, Oh, good thing about that. Ooh. Alright, next one would be where I only have like 2 districts on the board. So I want to like get some good properties today. Still going through yesterday's recording, I am still flabbergasted at what Princessa did to negate me a monopoly by just landing on my most expensive one and then just force buying me out. It is still like the dumbest thing I've seen so far in this game, and I have gripes with this AI. Forced to buy. And that's pretty funny that it just happened like that. Still, Slime giving me a property for like 10G more than I asked for was also really fucking good, so I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, so that's fun in its own right. You saw in the beginning of the board though, the original one for, well, Castle Trodain was 10,000, this one is 13,000, so let's say we're gonna be here for a little longer, but not as long. Wow, Boon Square. Boon Square this early, huh? It's not worth it in my opinion. It's not bad, but it's not worth it in my opinion. I do have to make a loop around for the back ways. And I'm very happy that they don't force you to go the full baseball diamond and then go to the outer areas. You could just go wherever you want, to outfield, then to midfield, and then loop around to the back outfield to the midfield again. You're not forced in one, like, area. There is no true one-way districts unless you are moving in that one direction. Black Princess Reese is there, nice. Helps for my shop, but Only question is here, just what do I do? I know like the best shops would be literally the middle there, and then the top right and top left ones, because they're easier to avoid. 4. 210, I can block them off on Monopoly, which should be my better strat. Oh no, Warrior already did, but still. Buying more shops is better than nothing. God, I have not heard the Mario Baseball soundtrack in a while. I grew up with that game, which was weird because it was like one of the few games that, not that I didn't like, but never understood. Until I actually like looked up, Pony's video on him just doing a league for Mario Baseball. Watching, I think it was Action Esports' video on Mario Superstar Baseball, where they had Crit Nick of Criticals talking about it, and then just after that going towards Dinger City itself and just watching a good chunk of their content. As in, I've been currently watching their newest classic, their recent classic. So that's been really fun. So, yeah, let's fucking go. Joe winning his first match against Hunter, though. That was a nail biter. Down to the 11th. Anyway, I know tomorrow's video is going to be up at 7, so I get to watch that as well. H. Also, I will never call a 7 in this game. I will usually call it an H because it's funny like that. Jesus Christ, I am coughing today. And not much else to say on this whole front. I do know that later on the bigger boards have more to work with because there are unique spots within a big board as well. There are the dice spaces where you saw Donkey Kong. You land on that and then you get to just roll again. It's a very good space to land on. The other one is the little like, I think bank, that's what I call it. I think it's just like a little thing. You can see. I don't know what it would look like, but it's just a little stockbroker square. You land on that, you get to buy stocks, unlike the bank. The bank, you can just pass by it and you can buy stocks whenever you want, while the stockbroker square, you have to land on that spot and you can buy stocks whenever you want. So it's pretty good to have that on your back end as well. I don't know if anything. Out of all people, I did not expect to have Fortune Street like show up on the channel. Tim, Nintendo Capri's son, put up a video yesterday of just him playing through Delfino Plaza. That was surprising, to say the least. I did not expect that. Because I know TRG technically finished all of their Fortune Street boards. And, like, I know for me, and I do want to, like, at least add them on Twitter, but it probably cause promotion and shit like that. Because I remember them doing it all the way to, like, the second to last board of this game. But I think I clearly remember them uploading the last, like, board of the game, but now I can't find it. And no, I'm gonna say fuck it, I'm gonna go buy it. The rest I'm just gonna say no. And like, I do remember them like having it, which, like, yeah, I do remember them like uploading there, which seems weird to me. Be like, because it was like a fun one, but I said I maybe just Mandela affecting myself because I haven't seen it in a while. I don't know. Might be easier, might be better to just at TRG on Twitter or on Blue Sky, whatever, and just like ask if they ever did All Traits Abby, and if they did, like, did they just private the recordings later down the line? H. 2 over. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright. Ah, that sucks. What can I sell? Not that one. I want to keep that one. Probably this one. Sucks that I gotta sell a shop. Basically, whenever you sell a shop, you can auction it off. The bank auctions it for you. And anyone who wants like a piece of the pie would just press 2 to put their marker in. And it just keeps going until one person has the property or no one wants the property. That's a 3 in the district for Diddy Kong. And I know Wario ain't never gonna trade that property for him. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's see here. I know my best bet is probably to get another district near the bank and then try to get the districts in the ones I want. 5. Well, he lands on my shop, which is great. You know what's funny? I actually did not remember this correctly in the recordings. I think, at least in previous recording. The whole, like, characters. Each character has like their own unique AI based on how they play, which I actually forgot about that until I read a comment on Tim's video for Wario. And it makes the most sense because it makes sense on his character, but it makes sense on why, for me, it was a little weird. Why Wario is more of an asshole. Yeah, more like an asshole in this game. Because Wario's a big piggybacker. Wario's a big piggybacker, and it's usually how I play. I usually play piggybacker because, well, you guys seen my roles. It'd be kind of hard to own property when you're rolling like non-existently. So that's why I piggyback. But Wario just has the piggybacking strategy, and the only way to deal with a piggybacker is, well, one, just purposefully lower the prices of stock in the district that they're piggybacking off from, and then they'll like back off, but they have to routinely get like captured with it.